My fellow friends from far and wide and all around the globe, I welcome you to our very first virtual youth conclave hosted by Chirkong Grammar School. Hi everyone, my name is Nafisa Manwara and today I will be summarizing to you our goals with this event, introducing our very special judges and keynote speakers and our hardworking team without whom this event would have been impossible. Apart from spicing up your quarantine, we aim to help you connect with like-minded individuals from all around the world from the comfort of your very own couch. Be it to challenge you academically, learn more, and share knowledge, we are striving to provide you with the best platform to do so. Our academic judges are excited to see your presentations, hear your arguments, and provide a tiny dash of competitiveness, all for the sake of learning good sportsmanship. We have been immensely inspired by our wise keynote speakers and hope to share this inspiration with you all. There is so much we can learn from them, and of course, from each other, which is why we are also extremely excited for our debate segment. We have some superb topics for our contestants to deliberate over. Being respectful of all opinions, we hope to trade ideas and spark discussions. After all that mental exercise, our brains will surely need a recharge. Worry not, for we have you covered. Unwind with our celebrity artist and get lost in the slow and satisfying strokes of his pencil. Follow along too. Please don't be intimidated. None of our works will be perfect. All art is beautiful, and it's all for us to have a good time and enjoy ourselves. And as if we could forget about the hunger pangs in our stomach, no good event is complete without a scrumptious meal at the end. Creamy, decadent, and indulgent. With healthy vegetables? This combination may seem impossible to you, but what our chef has in store might surprise you. You may leave here with a new hobby and a life skill. What's better than gobbling up an amazing dish, you ask? A self-cooked one. And last but not least, to showcase all the amazing performances and performers that we have acquired for you, we have organized a socials night to end the event with a blast. We might be far away from each other, but our energy and enthusiasm will resonate with each other as we sing and dance along to the live choreographed routines and melodies. For now, please enjoy as our team introduces themselves. First up, we have small briefings of each of the segments.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I'm Mutasim Jahangir of Chirang Grammar School, and it's my utmost pleasure to be briefing you all about the academic sessions here at CGS Youth Conclave 2020. So let's get started. In this session, we have three keynote speakers talking about various important issues revolving around the core aspects of CGS: courage, generosity, and service. You will be first divided up into teams of 12 each. And please bear in mind that these teams are not subject to change whatsoever and will remain the same throughout this entire symposium. Initially, a disquisition will be initiated by one of the keynote speakers. You are to listen to that speech very, very carefully, since as a team you have to come up with one presentation per keynote speaker highlighting the core aspects of their speech. So that's 3 presentations from your behalf. And that's about it for the academic session, so now let's get to know the keynote speakers. First, representing Courage, we have Mrs. Arzu from Nepal. She's an executive producer at Kantipur TV, one of the largest there in Nepal. And despite being just 19, she's had a fair share of trauma. And we are enthralled to have her here as a keynote speaker. And listen to her as she talks about one of the most important issues of the 21st century, and that is mental health. Next up, we have Mr. Afsan M. Chaudhry representing Generosity. He's a law graduate from the United Kingdom, but not only that, he's the founder and CEO of EastCom, an organization which focuses on educating the youth about what happens in their life after college. Not only that, it also helps people get over their stutter. And he will be talking about what really generosity stands for, and that is giving back to society. Lastly, and certainly not the least, we have Mr. Enya Kampoli Patak. Even though he's just 17, he's already a member of Mensa, a globally acclaimed public speaker, a teacher's assistant, a former teacher's assistant at Dale Carnegie, and also a radio presenter. He'll be talking to you all about what service really stands for, and that is healthcare. I hope I've been able to relay all the information to you seamlessly and that you all enjoy our conference. Stay safe. Thank you for listening to me patiently. Goodbye.
Hi guys, I am Maharaj Haider, a rising senior from CGS. It is important to voice our concerns, opinions and beliefs, but it is also very important to listen to what someone else has to say. Debating teaches us just to do that, so get ready to debate on pressing world issues. In this symposium, we will be following the turncoat format. One participant will be nominated per team, which means 20 people from 20 teams. Since we will be following the turncoat format, each speaker will get 5 minutes to speak. The first 2 minutes are allocated for providing points on behalf of the topic, and the next 2 minutes are allocated for presenting arguments against the topic. And the last minute is to summarize your discussion. Good luck!
Hello everyone, I am Nuren, a rising senior here at Chittagong Grammar School. In the cooking session, we will be learning how to make white sauce pasta, and for that you will need 2 cups of penne pasta, 1.5 cup of milk or 2 cups of milk if you don't use cream, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1.5 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of oregano or Italian herb seasoning, 1 small diced onion, 4 to 5 cloves of garlic or 2 teaspoons of minced or powdered garlic, salt and black pepper to taste. Some optional ingredients are half cup of cream, half cup of cheese, 3/4 cup of broccoli, mushroom and bell pepper, and half teaspoon of red chili flakes. Good luck and we hope you have fun.
Hello there and Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Said Sami from Chittagong Grammar School and I will be briefing you about the art session in CGS Virtual Youth Conclave 2020. The art session is one of the most dynamic segments of the Youth Conclave. Here, participants will get an opportunity to express their imagination and creativity in a piece of paper. Participants must submit their artworks by the 6th of August, 11:59 p.m. Bangladeshi time through the art form that was provided. Participants must choose one of the 4 following themes for their artwork. Number 1, nature's message. Number 2, prism of possibilities during the pandemic. Number 3, youth's vision during the pandemic. And number 4, fearless future forward. At the closing ceremony, the best artworks will be awarded. Please keep that in mind that the number of awards depends on the number and quality of the submissions. We are honored to have Mr. Bishwajit Goswami as our celebrity artist who will guide our participants into the world of creativity and colors. I'm eagerly waiting to see the artworks of participants from all over the world. So best of luck to all the participants and I hope you have a wonderful event. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. A very warm welcome to Chittagong Grammar School Virtual Youth Conclave 2020. I, Sushmit Roddur, a student of Chittagong Grammar School, will brief you about the most fun part of our event, the cultural night. The world is a stage, and the stage is a world full of entertainment. After 3 days of ever-engaging and enthusiastic sessions, we will provide you the best of entertainment we could possibly offer. A form has been sent out to all the faculty representatives of each delegations for the submission of their recorded performances within a tentative date. Along, Chittagong Grammar School students have their own cultural talent to unleash in front of the whole world, which we all are proud of. All of the recorded performances will be premiered live exclusively on our YouTube page, Chittagong Grammar School Virtual Youth Conclave 2020. Nevertheless, do not miss out this powerhouse of a talent on that very day. Thank you. Have a safe day.
Now, I'd like to introduce our judges for the turncoat debate sessions, Mr. Arunava Banerjee, Mr. Musketul Islam Alif, Mr. Shubham Borua, and Mr. Farhan Rehman.
Everyone, this is Muhammad Muqsadul Islam and I am honored and excited to be a part of CGS Youth Conclave. I really appreciate the organizers coming up with such an amazing initiative for all the youths of our country to do something productive during this quarantine. I wish the team best of luck and surely it will be a great success.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shubham, and I'm a third year student at the University of California, Riverside, pursuing my double major in political science and economics. I will be a judge at the upcoming CGS Youth Conclave and part of the Turncoat session. It's a very unique event. A huge round of applause to the organizers for organizing an event amidst the pandemic and for such a good cause. I can't wait to be there, and good luck to all the participants.
Hi, I'm Arunava Banerjee. I will be coming to CGS Virtual Youth Conclave as a adjudicator of the debate competition, which is the Turncoat. And I wish luck and success to all the participants and the organizers who are hosting such a brilliant conference with such great idea.
Next up, we have an amazing individual. It's the president of the Chittagong Grammar School MUN Club. He is someone that I personally look up to, and without him, this event would have not been possible at all, since he's literally the glue that holds us all together. Please welcome Mr. Shafin Chaudhry.
Greetings everyone, this is Shafin Rawan Chaudhry and I'll be serving as the conference chair of Chittagong Grammar School Virtual Youth Conclave 2020. So Chittagong Grammar School Virtual Youth Conclave was an initiative that I came up along with some of my friends and some of my juniors, considering that we are in a state of pandemic and we are all separated from our loved ones and we are sitting at home in quarantine and we are unable to do do something productive. So we believe this sort of initiative will help the youths, youths and like-minded individuals of our society to come under the same roof and have a discussion and come up with feasible solutions to important issues such as mental health. Mental health is actually a very important issue right now, since we are all separated from our loved ones and we are facing loneliness in our daily lives. We also have on the second day we have the topic of giving back to the society. So that is something very important right now, since there are people who are suffering to meet the basic needs and the basic demands. So it is our responsibility as a privileged one to take care of them in this state of pandemic. On the third day, we have the topic of healthcare, which is another very important aspect of the current world, since considering that there are a lot of people suffering from coronavirus, so they are not receiving proper treatment due to the lack of finance, lack of resources, and the lack of accessibility. So we believe that as the youth of the society we should know and we should come up with steps to help them. So these are the topics that we are going to cover throughout the 3 days, and it is my utmost pleasure to serve as a conference chair of this of the very first initiative of Virtual Youth Conclave 2020. So I would like to thank my faculty advisors, Mr. Zia Muhiddin and Ms. Rubaina, for all the support they have provided us, and I would also like to give a big round of applause to my organizing team. They have been amazing throughout for the last 1 month. They have worked with me all day and night just to make sure that we have a successful conference and no one and the participants can end this conference with a smile. So I'm extremely grateful to everyone for that. And lastly, and most importantly, we had amazing response from the participants. We have over more than 400 responses from 18 countries. However, due to the limitation of vacancies, we could not accommodate everyone in the list, so we had to choose the best 240 from that. And I would like to thank all the round score representatives and all the participants for showing their interest towards our conference. I'd also like to thank all the keynote speakers and all the judges of the debate sessions and the academic sessions who took out their time from their busy schedule for us and helped us in making this conference a success. I would also like to thank people who has played a huge role in making me in the person I am today, and for nurturing me and making me developing the person I am today. You know who you are. I'm not going to take any names. Thank you so much.
Now, I would like to give the floor to our honorable judges of the academic session, starting with Mr. Samin Hassan, Mr. Bhaktiyar Habib, Mr. Syed Akib Hussain, Ms. Sadisha Shrestha, and Mr. Hasibul Islam Shishish.
Hi everyone, this is Samin Hassan. I really appreciate the initiative taken by Team CGS for the youths of our country. Can't wait to meet you all. See you soon. Good luck.
Hello, I am Bhaktiyar Habib and I am currently studying in my final semester in Northern University, studying in the CSE department, and I formerly served as the president of the MUN Club of NSU. So I'm really excited about taking part in this virtual youth conclave by Chittagong Grammar School, led by a very close brother of mine, Shafi Chaudhry. So it really means a lot to be a part of something so so different for the online youngsters of Bangladesh. It will give them a really good opportunity to practice many different skills and talk about very different and very important topics given the current situation of the world, such as mental health on the first day, giving back to the society in the second, and about healthcare in general on the third day. So I'm really looking forward, and best of luck to everybody involved.
Hello everyone, I am Syed Akib Hussain and I'm eagerly waiting to be a part of CGS Virtual Youth Conclave 2020. I know you all are as excited as I am, so I wish you all the best for this event and see you in few days. Thank you.
Hello and namaste everyone, this is me Sadiksha Shrestha speaking from Kathmandu, Nepal, and I welcome you all to the CGS Virtual Youth Conclave 2020. To be very honest, I have been doing so many online events in this lockdown. For example, MUNs, public speaking competitions, but I think that this particular event is very special and very unique, and for that I want to thank all the organizers of CGS Virtual Youth Conclave 2020 for this great initiative. I really hope that people will learn a lot from this event, and I'll be serving as one of the judges from the academics team with other amazing personalities from Bangladesh, and I'm really looking forward to this event. And adding to that point, I just want to say that you did not come this far to only come this far. So just work hard every day and inspire people in every way. Thank you so much. Wish you all the very best.
Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum. This is Hasibul Islam Shishir and I welcome you all to one of the most diversified conference you can come across amidst this quarantine, CGS Virtual Youth Conclave. I'll be serving as one of the judges of your academic session. I hope that everyone is having a good time and they're safe, but if you are having a boring time, this is the place where things will get interesting. Now, before proceeding with the conference, keep one thing in your mind, that your argument should be louder than your voice. I wish everyone best of luck and have a good time.
Now, I would like to give the floor to our honorable keynote speakers of the academic session.
Hi, this is Arzu and I'll be joining CGS Virtual Youth Conclave 2020 as a keynote speaker in the first academic session. I'm super thrilled to be joining you guys and I wish all the organizers the very best of luck.
Hi, I'm Rafsan Chaudhary and I will be coming to the CGS Virtual Youth Conclave 2020 as a keynote speaker for the second academic session. Wishing all the very best to the organizers.
Hi, I'm Enyo, and I'll be coming to the CGS Virtual Youth Conclave as a keynote speaker in the third academic session.
And next up, we have the head of our school, who is a visionary, a leader, and a perfectionist in everything that she does. Please welcome the head of our school, Mrs. Main Khan.
Good morning. On behalf of Chittagong Grammar School, I would like to welcome all 60 participating schools from 16 different countries to the first CGS Youth Conclave 2020. I would also like to welcome our keynote speakers, Mr. Arzu, Mr. Chaudhry, and Mr. Pathak. And finally, the 240 participants, the youth of today, the Generation Z. Much has been said about this generation, some positive, some negative, but it has been only now, with the crisis upon us, that we are getting the measure of them. The major complaints against you were your constant use of technology and the need for instant gratification. Today, as the pandemic rages around us, it is this use of technology which has kept the world afloat. Because you had already taught yourself its ramifications, you seamlessly moved to this new reality of online schooling. It almost seems you were preparing yourself for this day. You then moved to teaching. The teachers of the older generation, how to navigate through these murky waters. I would like to thank you for this, and I'm proud of you all. Like all of you, the students of CGS have also risen to meet the demands put on them. As our school theme suggests, fearless future forward, they have forged fearlessly forward to meet their future. After the initial shock of the lockdown, ideas poured in incessantly on how to go forward inclusively. And they did. They began with a virtual sing along to cheer up the other students in the school. A programming club, which had started earlier on, was used to teach members of the computing languages. Introduction of virtual classes for students of a CGS sponsored orphanage was initiated. An Instagram account was opened to promote positivity among the harder hit students and also to teach them gratitude. Academically, they were in the elements, working online, giving our teaching staff enthusiastic support. All this and more were some of the initiatives taken up by our students. As we are aware, the climate change is a very big challenge coming up, and the low-lying delta, which is what Bangladesh is the first responder to the threat of waters rising. Therefore, in meeting the next big challenge, CGS has chosen climate change now or never as their next theme. Keeping in mind this challenge, the school had already had a science fair which revealed many incredible projects reflecting environmental stewardship. These projects need to be implemented. It is now up to you, Generation Z, to carry on the baton as you have done so well thus far. But you have promises to keep and miles to go before you sleep. As Robert Frost so succinctly put it. However, tread carefully, for yet another sage, Audrey Azoulay, the UNESCO Director General, warned, the world that emerges in the future, which largely will depend on the decision we make today. So, my dear youth of today, you have a very heavy burden on your shoulders. Carry it you must, and carry it you will. Very successfully, no doubt. Enjoy the next 3 days. I wish you all the best.
Now, we would like to introduce you to the Round Square representative of Chittagong Grammar School, Mr. Zia Mohiuddin.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the Chittagong Grammar School Virtual Youth Conclave 2020. My heartiest thanks to the schools and the students for participating in this event. This conclave is packed with impactful activities, which I certainly hope will create a strong bonding among you amid this COVID-19 pandemic. Every negative event has some positivity linked with it. If you look closely at this horrifying word COVID-19, the word co here also means people sharing or doing things together. The word VID is an acronym, abbreviation of visual, and the number 19 has the word teen in it, which refers to youth. With this breakdown of words, to me, the word COVID-19 leads to a new definition in connection with this youth conclave, which is teens visualizing together. My salute to the power of youth. Enjoy the conclave.
Now we'd like to introduce the chef for our cooking session, our very own Miss Faiza Chaudhary.
Hello everyone, my name is Faiza Chaudhary. I'm a counselor at CGS Upper School, and I'm also going to be your chef for the cooking session at the Youth Conclave. This pandemic has brought out all of our inner chefs and has forced us to try our hands in the kitchen. Even the most amateur cooks now claim to be experts. Since everyone is enjoying being in the kitchen so much, we have decided to do a cooking session with you guys. Now, we've chosen pasta as our dish because even though it is believed to be originated in Italy, over the years, all the countries have tweaked the classic pasta dishes according to their own tastes. Also, when you guys go off to college, pasta is going to be your best friend because it's easy to make and it's delicious. I'm very excited to be cooking with you guys. and I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Until then, stay home, stay safe, and see you guys soon.
Introducing our celebrity artist of the art sessions, someone who is very talented and renowned. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing from Dhaka University, Bangladesh, Mr. Bishwajit Goswami.
Hello, this is Bishwajit Goswami. Art is always like a therapy, and it's an ultimate and intimate process to celebrate our life in different way, very positively. So I am very excited to meet you all. I would love to learn from you and also want to share my ideas, how I'm spreading my life with art activities. And I thanks to CGS how they organized that wonderful idea. So I believe that this pandemic situation is not exist for long term. We are very hopeful that we'll overcome that situation. But in a sense, we can make a collective process to get together. We all in a different way because we are not in a collective space. We all are individual space, but we can join in different way. We can connect our mind. So let's put our mind all together and celebrate our life in different ways. Thank you again, and hopefully we all are joined together in 7. Thank you.
Now, I would like to give the floor to one of the most loved person of our school, someone who is very passionate and dedicated with whatever she does. I would like to request our very own counselor from CGS, Ms. Rubaina Chaudhary, to speak a few words.
Hi everyone, I am Rubaina, the A-Level Coordinator and College Counselor for Chittagong Grammar School. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the first virtual youth conclave hosted by CGS. 8 months ago, in January, Shafin and his team were gearing themselves for the CGS MUN. They had a brilliant plan in place and had ironed out every single glitch that they could encounter. They had plans for every scenario. But sadly, none of us were ready for a worldwide pandemic. Fast forward to June 2020, when Mrs. Pani proposed the idea of an online MUN. The MUN Club came back to us with the idea of this youth conclave. We were on board in a matter of a heartbeat. This conclave has been Shafin and his team's brainchild. Ishmam taking lead on entertainment and arts, Deepro arranging all the inspirational speakers, Maharaj developing the academic framework, Sami and Sushmit handling all the documentation, Yasir managing and making the beautiful graphics for all the media content, Mutasim taking care of the virtual logistics, Nafisa always adding her magic wherever it was required. Most importantly, Shafin, you have been a hero in a time of crisis. You have been a leader when most would have shied away from the responsibilities. Your meticulous thinking and warm spirit brings this group together. I applaud you and your entire team for all your efforts. Dear participants, I thank all of you for joining this conclave, and I hope that all of you can take something back from these 4 days. Please dive into the process and enjoy it the best you can. In a different world, we would have seen all of you and enjoyed it side by side. But now, as the new normal emerges, we are moving with the tide and making the best of a bad situation. I welcome you to the CGS Youth Conclave 2020. Have a blast.
I hope you have started to become familiar with this and are excited for all that is to come. Being around Square School, we live by the R's ideals of internationalism, democracy, environmentalism, adventure, leadership, and service. We hold these ideals close to our hearts and remember them every step of the way. Just like the houses in our school, courage, generosity, and service. Our teams have been named various traits we can all attain, so together we can build a fearless future forward. We sincerely are so thrilled to have you with us for the next 3 days and hope to build memories that last a lifetime.